Masampat tabi, Bekitam Mapesan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of us here in the MABIKAS activity, the celebration of the uh, Indigenous Peoples Day. Today, I will discuss the situation of Indigenous peoples in the island of Luzon, particular in the part of uh, Cagayan Valley, Central Luzon, and Sierra Madre. In Cagayan, there are many indigenous groups like Agay, Isinay, Kangkanay, Ibaloy, Kalinga, Ifugao, and Ilungot. They form their regional organization or alliance organizations. They name it Punganay. So the indigenous peoples in Cagayan Valley has an issue on mining. Were located in DDPU, Nueva Vizcaya, and the direct affected indigenous peoples here is Kankanay, Ibaloy, Kalinga, and Ifugao. In the island of Mindoro, we have the group of indigenous peoples Mangyan, where they have 8 groups like Iraya in Puerto Galera. Maybe you are familiar with this place because many local and international tourists is going to the Puerto Galera. And in general, the indigenous Mangyans in Mindoro are located in 2 provinces, uh, Mindoro Occidental and Mindoro Oriental. So now I'm going back to the mountain of Sierra Madre where I came from. That the Sierra Madre mountain ranges is composed of 3 regions: the Calabar Zone, Central Luzon, and Cagayan Valley, where uh, many provinces are within these regions, like in Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Aurora, Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Quezon, Rizal, and Laguna. And I will focus on the indigenous Dumagat. We have 3 groupings of Dumagat. The Alta were mostly located in the Aurora province, and the Agta is scatteredly located in the province of Quirino, Isabela, and more populations are in northern Quezon. And in Rizal, we have the group of Remontado. Uh, Here is some feature of the Dumagats, men and children, women, where based on our culture, we are striving to translate our indigenous knowledge and practices through the establishment of our paedelan or paaralan ng mga dumagat that located in Rizal province. We have also in 1980s, we put up dumagat centers in Quezon, but unluckily, our leaders are not really straightly forward in uh, in managing the literacy program. So the prelature of Infanta through the missionaries, priests continue the services of the tribal um, center development. Oh, we are that. So we are all in the ranges of Sierra Madre Mountains. So in particular, I would like also share what is the history behind and the issue we are facing since when I was young that we encountered and affected by this Kaliwa Dam or construction of Kaliwa Dam. So I would like to share the history of this construction of dam. So the Kaliwa Kanan Laiban Dam is a big threat to the Dumagat remontado first in time of Marcos, because it was located at the Rizal province, the first construction of this dam. So since then, we have um, experienced so many human rights violations, human rights abuses, and civil unrest that resulted to the EDSA revolution in 1986, caused the proposed dam construction within the ancestral domain of the Agta and Remontado to be halted. And I would like also to focus on that the pending construction of this dam is through our effort that many communities and all the 7 barangays affected were against this construction of dam. In the time of Aquino, our organization, our local organization, we named Katutubo sa Sierra Madre, was kaisahan ng mga katutubo sa Sierra Madre, KKSM, was formed in 1986 to oppose the Laiban Dam project, and with Nicanor de los Santos as the spokesperson. Around 75 remontado and including Kakano, joined the protest in Mindiola in 1987 that turned into a massacre. Fortunately, all of us 75 are retrieved alive. During the Ramos and Estrada administration, even though Laiban Dam was finally opposed by the people during the Marcos regime, former President Ramos and Estrada continued the feasibility studies of this Laiban Dam in the context of this Calabarzon project. In 1997, the Ramos administration privatized water supply distribution and passed it on to the Maynilad and Manila water companies owned by the Lopezes and the Ayalas respectively, causing the dam project or the Laiban Dam project to be left hanging. So as in update, Kaliwa Dam today is what I said, that it is in the framework of the national new Centennial Water System, or the Kaliwa Dam, is a China backwater reservoir project that has been green-lighted by President Duterte despite its social and environmental costs, as well as the affected indigenous peoples and environmentalist opposition. And under the Rodrigo Duterte, this dam project was scaled down, and last year it secured a dubious environmental compliance certificate and a $211.2 million loan from the China and Exim Bank. Since then, militarization in the area has increased. When the pandemic hit, the situation became even worse, as the heavy presence of police and military due to the lockdown made it doubly hard for the local people to move freely in their land. In March 7, we called it Bloody Sunday. A member of the Remontado Dumagat was shot down or killed because of no reason, we see, but these two killed Dumagat was strongly against the construction of this Kaliwa Kanan Dam. So, as we continue our struggle against this Kaliwa Kanan Laiban Dam, we purge the we call the Dumagat Day to consolidate our ranks and also to unify our stand with our co-indigenous Dumagat in the area. So we called it Dumagat Day. So on these days, we discuss deeply and uh, craft or draft and statement that was the highlight of this Dumagat Day. We mobilize many support groups like from the church, people, students, academics, and environmentalists. So I personally say that we have to united among our ranks to continue or to what do you call this, uh, our unity will be again strengthened. So this is our big calls that we will fight and end this Kaliwa Dam. Makmok salamat. Thank you to all.